Who made the rules? Seriously, who decided the proper way to act for everybody else? I'm not talking about the laws or the legal system. I'm talking about the unwritten, socially acceptable rules that govern everyone's behavior. Like someone decided that bouncing on the bed is a bad idea. So now, no one bounces on the bed. Or if they do, they risk some sort of punishment. Or somewhere along the line, it became okay for women to cry, but not for men. And who decided for everyone else that being grown up means no more make-believe, no more recess, and worst of all, no more nap time? Then there are the constantly changing cool rules. You know, someone decides what cool clothes look like and how you're supposed to wear them. There are cool gestures and cool ways to walk and talk. Then there are cool things. Cool cars, cool computers, and cool phones. Cool bands are tricky because now you have to like them before they're cool. Now the fact that I'm using the word cool probably tells you that I'm getting a little older, a little out of touch. But you can bet when I was 16, I was Mr. Cool. I knew all the cool rules. The rules, they even invade our spiritual lives. Somewhere along the line, someone decided what a spiritual person looks like. Spiritual people don't watch certain kinds of movies. Spiritual people only listen to Christian music or read approved Christian books. Spiritual people don't get too enthusiastic when they cheer at a game or a concert. Spiritual people don't go out to dinner on Sunday. Spiritual people don't wear their hair long. Spiritual people go to church twice on Sunday. Spiritual people don't have too much money. Spiritual people don't wear their hair short. Spiritual people go to church on Wednesday. Spiritual people have a lot of money. Spiritual people send their kids to Christian school. Spiritual people dress up. Spiritual people don't drink alcohol. Spiritual people have devotions. Spiritual people don't say certain kinds of words. Spiritual people would never be seen in a bar. For a lot of us, follow Jesus sounds a lot more like follow the rules. The Barna Group just released the results of a 7-year study which determined which U.S. cities are most and least Bible-minded. They polled nearly 43,000 people and they asked them, did you read the Bible in the last 7 days? And do you strongly agree that the Bible is accurate? According to the study, Knoxville, Tennessee, Shreveport, Louisiana, and Chattanooga, Tennessee are the most Bible-minded cities in the country. At the other end of the spectrum, we find Providence, Rhode Island, where only 9% of the people are Bible-minded. I think this is a pretty good representation of the state of Christianity in our country. Not the numbers. I don't think this survey proves the decline of the Christian faith. I mean the survey itself. The notion that reading the Bible and agreeing with its accuracy somehow qualifies you as Bible-minded, and by extension, as a good Christian. This study is perfect for a Christianity that has become a religion, instead of a vibrant, spirit-filled, spirit-empowered life. In Romans 8, Paul paints a much loftier picture. Here's how the Message says it. It stands to reason, doesn't it, that if the alive and present God who raised Jesus from the dead moves into your life, he'll do the same thing in you that he did in Jesus, bringing you alive to himself. When God lives and breathes in you, and he does, as surely as he did in Jesus, you are delivered from that dead life. With this Spirit living in you, your body will be as alive as Christ's. Paul talks about the Christian life very differently. It isn't about the rules. It's about a life in and by the Spirit who lives in us. This kind of Spirit-filled life reminds me of sailing. For the span of about 5 summers, before we had kids, Pam and I spent a lot of time sailing on my Uncle Jim's 44-foot sailboat. We could get that boat going 9 knots, which is really fast for a big boat. Sailing like that is all about adjusting the sails and catching the wind. And once you've caught the wind, you're in the groove and there's nothing like it. You can just feel it, and the boat moves effortlessly through the water. Life by the Spirit is all about catching the wind too. It's about following the Spirit's direction and positioning ourselves so that we can. Sometimes, the rules can help us do that. But let's not fool ourselves into thinking that following the rules is the same thing as living by the Spirit. That following the rules somehow makes us followers of Jesus. Instead, let's adjust ourselves and ride the wind of the Spirit, completely powered by him.